Hello everybody, hope all is well. If you follow this channel, I said I might do something a little extra special on the last day of April, just to celebrate April being over with. So today, as you just saw there at the intro, we're out here south of Montello, Wisconsin at John Muir Park. And we are on part of the Ice Age Scenic Trail. Looks like they came through here and knocked some brush down. So yeah, just wanted to come out and do something different for the end of April. Even though it's on a Tuesday out here on the hiking trail, when I got plenty of other stuff I need to do. At the same time, trying to keep the health priority number one. So in the end, this is probably more important than a lot of the other stuff I got to do. There's a nice shot of Ennis Lake. We will be walking around that today. If you guys follow this channel, you know that April is actually my least favorite month of the year. And it's mostly because of the bipolar weather patterns. Coming up in May, it'll even out a little bit. Be able to pull out the motorcycle in May. Should be starting to have some pretty good riding weather. I don't know how much time we'll get to ride, as there's so much other crap to do. It's kind of overwhelming. Sky is clearing up today. It's looking beautiful. Supposed to be about 70 degrees on this last day of April. Yes, I'm out here at John Muir Park, hiking around this trail here. It usually takes about 45 minutes or so. You might want to stick around because I might not be done. I might head to another hiking spot that isn't too far from here. One of my regular watchers actually mentioned that place in a previous video. So we might head up over there. It's a really cool spot. So stay tuned for that, guys. Check out my setup today. It is tick season here in Wisconsin, and them little bastards are a pain in the ass. It's funny how something so small can be kind of dangerous. I'm not worried about anything else here in the woods. Snakes, spiders, whatever. Them things don't bother me too bad. But them little damn ticks, damn, I hate them things. So I tucked my pants into my socks so I can maybe see a tick if it's crawling on there. And I also took some bug spray, sprayed my socks and shoes, hopefully to keep them off. Because usually this time of year, and May in Wisconsin, is definitely the peak of tick season, I would say. And I can almost say 100% of the time, walking around this trail, I usually end up with a couple ticks. Again, some of you guys that follow this channel, you know I went through the 420 challenge earlier this month. Now I was trying to come up with my next challenge. Now, one good thing about going for these walks, sometimes you get to clear your mind and you get some thinking done. So during yesterday's walk, as I was listening to a podcast, an idea popped into my head. I actually got pretty excited for the idea. It kind of came out of the air, out of nowhere, but it sounded like a really good idea. But definitely a challenge, that's for sure. And to do the challenge, I would have to start tomorrow on May 1st. So I got to make up my mind if that's plausible or not. We will see. They got a new walk path here. It looks like they're doing a little work on the Ice Age Trail these days. I noticed a lot of these wood paths are being rebuilt the past year or two, which is nice. The Ice Age Scenic Trail is now a national park, I think it is. I don't know if it's called a national park. I believe it's called a national park. What is the Ice Age Trail? Well, I think it's over 1,000 miles, maybe 1,200 miles or something. and it comes through the state of Wisconsin here. Here's the thing about that though. It is not just a continuous hiking trail. I believe almost half of it is road. People do through hike it, which is continuous from one end to the other. So I believe it could be a little challenging because it's all basically a bunch of segments. And you walk the segment, and generally you walk a road to the next segment and kind of keep on going that way. Which some people actually don't seem to mind because they get to split it up a little bit. Half of the route on the trail, half of the route on some nice backcountry roads. Like I said, they just turned it into a national park last summer, I believe. So maybe that'll push interest, which I think it has. Like I said, the past couple years, I've noticed some improvements on a lot of different segments. And I have noticed they've been adding a few more trails here and there. I think trying to make more connector routes. So maybe there's not so much road walking. If they can figure out a way to get more trails going, a little more lodging, camping and stuff on the route, it could probably be a pretty big thing for Wisconsin. There's a pretty good amount of people out there that like doing long through hikes, 1,000+ miles. So this would be a good one to add to the list. But the way it currently is set up, I think it keeps a lot of people away. Obviously our long cold winters don't help during that time of year, but I don't know, I think it'd be pretty cool. The Ice Age Trail uses a yellow blaze. We're getting close to the end. I guess I can see the benefits from all the walking the past month. I just checked the clock. I'm about 30 minutes in. I think usually this takes me about 45 minutes. And we're not too far away. Maybe 5 minutes from the van yet. Something like that. Though there's definitely a different pace from a trail pace and a pavement pace. Looking like I'm at about 23 minutes a mile, maybe 24. Where now when I'm on pavement, I'm at about 20 minutes per mile. But I did have a few stops here and there, so I can't be exactly accurate on that. Getting about to the end of the wood section here. Coming out of the other side. There we go, folks. Made it through the other end. Just gotta walk up through this field here, and we'll be back to the van. Okay guys, back here at the van. It took probably a little bit under 40 minutes, right around 40. And according to my phone app, it's 1.66 miles. I don't know how accurate that is out here in the woods like that, but that's what it says. Follow me, we're gonna head over to the next place. All right guys, we are here at the next spot, and this one is for Madtown Angler. Let's go check it out. I haven't been up here in a few years, frankly, because the last time I was up here, it was only a few days before I was ventilated from COVID pneumonia and almost died. Then again, I was out at Muir Park just only a day or two before that happened, so I've been out there a few times since. I don't like bringing this up too often because I don't want it to be my identity, but I do have a condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. And one of the hardest things to do with HCM is to walk up any sort of incline. So as you guys probably know, I can walk a pretty long distance on a relatively flat surface. But even if you're walking through a town or something, you walk up 10 feet up an inclined sidewalk or something, it really can get to you. And as you can see, I'm getting a little winded here already just at the start here, as this is one straight incline up. It's all uphill, folks. After all, this is called Observatory Hill, right? Again, I think I said it, it's a very short hike, just a steep one. But I'm not gonna lie, the views from up there are pretty awesome. So make sure you stick around, especially with this nice blue sky today with a few clouds in there. Should look pretty good, guys. They've been doing some work out here too. This used to be all really thick, and you had to go right through all the thick stuff on this trail, but looks like they came and cleared it all out. Definitely a lot more open than it used to be. I'll just take my time. And I hope you're enjoying my April grand finale. A little something different. Getting off the pavement, getting out on a trail, which is what I really enjoy. If you stick around on this channel into May, I'm sure I'll be incorporating a few more hikes into the situation. There is something about climbing something though with this heart condition. It's kind of like me saying, F you, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. You don't want me to climb, but I'm gonna climb anyway. If you go back into my archives of videos, I do have a couple step challenge videos that were quite the feat, but was definitely fun. You'll have to go back about 4 years for those, or maybe 3 years. 3 years maybe. You guys might not realize, I think I got well over 400 videos on this channel, which equals to about, what did I check? So I have 664 subscribers? 634? I don't even know. 6 plus, I know that. We'll be entering the woods section here. Got a hiker coming down. Just had a nice short chat with a fellow hiker. I told him about your park down there. So it sounds like he's gonna head that way next. Gets a little harder through here. The terrain becomes rocky. The trail becomes a little more sporadic. Check it out, guys. We have rocky cliffs right here in my own backyard. Whew. Getting close to the top, folks. Or maybe not as close as I thought. Hold on. Here's the thing about coming out here. If you can do it, and there's no other hikers park there, it is extremely quiet out here from any man-made noise. You might hear a little something from the farm down the road, but there's no traffic really out here. I would say one of the quieter places you might find anywhere in the world, to be honest with you. It's hard to find a place where there's no man-made sound for more than a few minutes. Sometimes that can happen over here. Getting close. Summit is over there somewhere. That's right, I said summit. We're mountain climbing today, folks. Getting closer. What way do we go? Getting a bit rocky. All right, guys, we're coming up to it. Stay tuned here. Here we go. Voila. Almost to the peak. A little bit further here. This looks like about the highest spot. Voila. Whew. We made it. Like I said, not a super long walk, but it's straight up. And we got the gorgeous Wisconsin farmland, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you guys, I don't hear nothing from man. It is very peaceful up here. Sometimes you look out up here and the birds are just flying right over your head. I was gonna hike back down and end this video, but I don't know. I think it's a lot better spot to do it right here. Anyway, guys, thanks for following basically all month long if you have been. And thanks for following the 420 challenge earlier this month. That was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, we're looking forward to May 1st. Can't wait. Hopefully you guys stick around for more in the coming months. That's exactly what we'll be doing, but we will be doing something. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.